Hello, my name is Mavis Ureke, Human Behavior Specialist, Facilitator, Trainer for Emotional Intelligence. I'm really excited because we are launching a new platform where people can actually learn about their emotions at their own pace. And this is where we are going to be having our online courses and the various books that are available through Emotions for Success for a lot of us to learn about our emotions. So I'm really excited about that. And what this platform is going to do is that we are going to focus on raising awareness about the power of emotions to assist people increase their choices of behavior to get the result that they want. And we're going to do this by teaching and sharing the science of emotions and brain through transformational and practical approaches. So we're going to be having online courses, books, but we're also having a blog there where I'll be writing regularly about managing emotions. But also we are going to be having various webinars for the people who join us on the online course. There will also be a private Facebook group for all the people who have enrolled on the courses for us to continue to support and learn about emotions. And what we have is the following courses.
There's a secret to success everybody hopes to find. There's a key to the world, and it's mine, all mine. There's a world of opportunity filled with possibility and dreams that I'm gonna find. I got a millionaire mind. I say yes. I say yes to success. I got a millionaire mind. I say yes. I say yes to success. I've got a blueprint for the future, a brand new design. I'm playing at the money game, winning all the time. There's a world of opportunity filled with possibility and dreams that I'm going to find. I got a millionaire mind. I say yes. Oh, I say yes to success. I got a millionaire mind. I say yes. I say yes.
So one of our new courses, Managing Emotions for Financial Freedom, and it is based on the book I've written, Managing Emotions for Financial Freedom, The Invisible Forces Driving Your Money Habits. I think you will agree with me that all personal finance issues have got roots in the emotions that drive them. Now, lately people have been seeking a lot of help, and what they do seek help on is the symptoms of financial issues, and the symptoms are increased anxiety, stress and depression, low self-esteem, divorce and sleep deprivation. So people are not sleeping because they are stressing about their financial issues. So the output really is the emotions that people experience regarding their money. And all money management problems are emotional regardless of what your academic or your financial status is. And when you look at such issues that people struggle with, reluctance to follow a budget, overspending, to satisfy some unfulfilled need or to get immediate gratification, or dipping into debt just to meet some expectation of society or friends, or falsely proving that people are successful when they are actually swimming in debt. And sometimes one of the issues people face is uncertainty as to where all the money goes. So it's the end of the month, you've been working for a couple of years, and you sit back and you say, where did all the money go? So all these drain energy and they cause stress and unhappiness. And what we are doing with Managing Emotions for Financial Freedom is really to delve deeper into people understanding their emotional patterns when it comes to their money, identifying those patterns, and becoming aware of their relationship with with money, and also managing the emotions that are running their financial stories, so that they can be able to rewrite their authentic money story when they are able to actually manage their own emotions. So we really look at the underlying cause. The lack of money, inability to manage money, is actually just a symptom. What is the cause? When we are able to manage our own emotions, we will realize that it becomes easier to actually manage our own finances. So this is a course on managing emotions for financial freedom. The next course is on setting health boundaries. I think you will agree with me that we are not really taught how to set our boundaries. So when we get into the workspace or even at home, sometimes people violate our boundaries. They get into our own space in terms of what our values are, and in terms of who we are as an individual. So when we're talking about setting health boundaries, we're looking at, if you do not have boundaries, it's an invitation for disrespect. So when you set your health boundaries, you are going to be able to communicate assertively, to protect your own boundaries, to become aware of who you really are. And this course is based on my book, Hard Boundaries. Become aware of, explore your emotional path to connect with, establish God, and expand, influence, and follow your own heart. So what are your boundaries? Setting health boundaries so that you're not triggered negatively on a constant basis. And then the other course we're going to have also is managing emotions for success. So our platform is Emotions for Success, and we're talking about managing emotions for success. Our actions and inactions daily are driven by how we feel, and a lot of people are on autopilot. They are not aware of their emotions that are actually running their own lives. So we're talking about how do you manage your emotions to achieve success. And for us, success can be in any of the 7 key areas, whether it is spiritual, whether it is social, whether it is family, whether it is mental or physical, or it is financial, or it is your career. So we're looking at all those 7 key aspects to say, how do you manage your emotions to create the results you want based on your own individual definition of what success is and what it looks like. So we want to help you to use your emotions, to direct your emotions towards the outcomes that satisfy you or that fulfill you. And that course again is based on my book, Navigating the Rapids and the Waves of Life, 10 Lessons for Managing Emotions for Success. I also have another course, Teaching with Emotional Intelligence. So after having gone through all the other courses, we realized, had I been educated about my emotions at an earlier age, if I had been able to actually, become exposed to what emotions are, how to manage them, it would probably be easier now for me to manage my emotions. Nevertheless, a lot of us, we have never been really schooled up around our emotions, including even our own teachers as well. So we've got a course on Teaching with Emotional Intelligence. We realize that there's an emotional revolution that is happening in the workplace, but also in schools. So it is also important for us to equip our teachers with the knowledge of emotional intelligence, so they can begin to incorporate these key aspects of life into their lessons, or into their into their education, or into their teaching practice. So this is also a course for teachers, anyone who's dealing with learners, whether it is at a university, whether it is at school, it is preparatory. How do we incorporate emotions in teaching? Because learning is actually an emotional aspect. If you don't feel it, you're not going to do it. But how do we use emotions in teaching? How do we also educate our learners so they become aware of, but also responsible and accountable for their own emotions, so they are not victims of biology or biography? Now, at Emotions for Success, there is my contact details should you need to get in touch with me, but you can go straight to www.emotionsforsuccess.com. You're going to be able to access the books, but also you're going to be able to access the online courses, also be able to get in touch with the blog where you can read, where we're going to be writing a lot on Emotions for Success. There's going to be regular guests that we're going to invite who are experts in emotional intelligence to actually either give webinars, but also to write on blogs. So contact details, if you want further clarification or more information, there is my contact number there. and I'm looking forward to have you join us on our platform Emotions for Success, where we begin to leverage our emotions to really achieve our maximum potential. If you want to book for a group, for a company, you can also get in touch, where you can actually just learn at your own pace about how to manage your emotions. I look forward again to having you join me on this journey. Thank you very much.